Hey guys, my name is Mr. Matthews, and I want to say welcome to AP Government 2020 online learning style. This will be definitely a change for all of us. So I wanted to have a short little video to let you know who I am and to give you a chance to kind of let you know what the course is going to be like and the structure and how to use Google Classroom. So this should be about a short 5 to 10 minute video, but I want to give you a quick overview of what we do here in AP Government. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and I look forward to actually seeing you in class. Right now, I am in an empty classroom talking to myself. So I usually talk to myself, usually in class, but usually there's students here. So I miss you guys, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Real quickly, who is Mr. Matthews? Just a couple of pictures. I am married. My wife and I celebrated our 15th year anniversary just a couple of weeks ago. We do have 3 children. I'll let you see pictures of those. And that's basically my world. It's been my world with COVID, hanging out, good family time. But I definitely miss you guys as well. I'm the tennis coach here at EC Glass High School. I've coached the boys and the girls tennis team. This year I'll be teaching or coaching the boys tennis team. So looking forward to doing that again. I graduated from a high school called Douglas Southall Freeman High School in Richmond, Virginia. I went to Liberty University to get my Bachelor's of Science and Social Science degree in education, teacher licensure. And then I've gotten my master's degree from Lynchburg College, and I did that in 2013. Since 2013, I've been teaching AP Government, but I've also been working at Randolph College as an adjunct professor, teaching a course called World Geography. It's kind of like human geography, except there's a little more emphasis on the geographical side of it, and students knowing major geographical features and capitals and those kind of things. I am a fan of the Washington football team. I guess we'll figure out what their new name will be here soon, but there's an old picture there. So feel free to make fun of me. I also have a picture of some donuts there because I do love donuts, and I do love giving you guys donuts, and I will do that frequently. But I want to let you know that I am a type 1 diabetic. And I've been a type 1 diabetic since I was about 21 years old. And that's just kind of a thing that I've had to kind of deal with and learn and go through. But that being said, usually in class, I might have a snack or something on me. And I don't mind if you eat in class when you finally do get in class and whatnot, because my goodness, we need to just have a big old party whenever we can get back in the building. And I'll make sure to bring some donuts so that we can both have some good blood sugars that day. I have a picture of a bomb because you're going to find out I'm the bomb teacher. All right, here we go. Here's my family. I'll get myself out of the way. I have 3 just amazing, awesome kids. Camden, she is a 5th grader. Lacey, she is going into 2nd grade. And then here's my son, Wild Man Sam. He will be in preschool this year. And then there's my just beautiful, much, much better half, my wife, Beth. All right, structure of AP Government. Let me give you a real quick, I'm trying to stop moving myself around so much. Might be giving you sickness here. Here's a couple things I want you to know about. For AP Government, yes, it will be different, but it will get better. It's kind of my theme going into AP Government, is that this is going to be a struggle for us. We're going to kind of figure out how things go, but it will get better, whether that means it gets better online teaching or better because you get to be in the classroom. This can only go up in some ways. So keep holding on to that as we go throughout this year, okay? I'm going to post all assignments on Monday by 8:30 on Google Classroom. And so you'll have a chance to see those. And I'll do that like on the first assignment coming up here on the 24th. We have just been told that we have to post assignments on Friday. So I will update that and I will post assignments and I'll show you where I'm going to post them at. Here is just a Google Classroom page. You guys will all get these invites. I will give you the codes, but you're going to get a checklist from Mr. Matthews every single week of things to do. And I like to keep things organized. I like to keep things very simple. So what you're going to do is you will click on this checklist and you'll see there's a couple tasks that I want you to do for me. But then there's 2 graded assignments. And what's going to happen come the first day of school is I will post these assignments for you. I'll give you a due date. The first ones are going to be due Sunday, August 30th by 11:59 p.m. So you have all that first kind of week to work on them. It's nothing too strenuous. One of them is just kind of a get to know you PowerPoint. Another one's more or less a brainstorm activity, getting you to think of this idea of an ideal government. And I want you to respond to some situations and give me your honest feedback. But that's all you're going to do for the first week. And then I will update this every single week. I will give you a new checklist of things to help keep you organized. I do teach at Randolph College online, and I really like giving this kind of structure. You'll get like assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3, and we'll just go through, and you might have like assignment 88 or so by the time we get all the way through the first 9 weeks and whatnot. But we'll roll like that. Okay. So there's your first week checklist, and you can see that right there. And again, this is going to be just my first period AP Government, but I have over 100 students. So we'll communicate that way. Most assignments are going to be due Sunday by 11:59 p.m. Please don't procrastinate. My advice is to get one assignment done each day. The goal is that you don't have more than 1 hour of work per day to do. So we're going to try to really limit the amount of time that you have to spend on the reading, on the assignments. I want about an hour a day at most for all AP classes, especially for my class. Okay. Group discussion. So we're going to do stuff in AP Government with group discussions, and I'll give you some more information on that and what that looks like. But essentially, you're going to have a chance to respond to a question, and then I'm going to take all your responses and put them on a big Google Doc, and then you get to respond to other people's. Try to give a little bit of a class kind of environment with that. I'm also going to record all lectures and post them on YouTube. As this one will be, you'll have a link you can click on, and there'll be a folder that you can click on to see all the videos for AP Government 2020. We will use an online textbook, and I'll let you see the link on that as well. And I'm going to try to conduct weekly Zoom meetings. We don't really have a schedule yet on what that looks like, but my goal is to try to have a daily opportunity for you to check in with Mr. Matthews. If you have a question, you want to kind of hear from me, we can kind of talk to get to know each other a little bit. So more to come on that. Just a couple things here. I would just say this is going to be an awesome, awesome year to teach AP Government. It's definitely a very heated political time. So you have an election coming up in November. I really encourage you guys to register to vote, to get involved, and I will be giving you a lot more information on that. But I'll just say getting into AP Government, my goals in AP Government is not to get into a political debate with you on the right or on the left, but for you to understand the need to have a civil discussion. I feel like our country is at this turning point where we can either turn to be more towards a stronger civil society and working together, or we're going to divide into civil war. Sadly, I think some of the extremes kind of dominate the narrative on the government, right? Whether it's the far right, far left, and you get this pull that we're headed this direction. My job is to try to challenge that a little bit and try to get you to challenge that and understand that you can have major political differences with people, but you can still be civil. You can still have a discussion on civil grounds. And that's one of my big points I try to stress to you guys is that, listen, our country was built on compromise, and our country is only going to continue if we're willing to come together and work together, right? We are great because of our diversity, and that's being able to allow to work together and being able to, address different needs and help each other out in different ways. But it's that collaboration, that kind of teamwork that really helps to make a country stand, not just domination of one party over the other. And so many times you see this in the media of, just one group saying, well, we're going to silence this side, or we're going to take out this side, or the only way we're going to get this is by winning, kind of thing. And again, it's very much a dismal way to govern. Govern's meant to be collective, and it's meant to be together. So I want to try to stress that to you guys as we go throughout. And there are going to be some issues we're going to 100% disagree on, and that's perfectly fine. But we can do it in a civil way. Okay. Just a few words of encouragement. You're going to work hard for me, but I'm going to work hard for you. Okay. Smart is sweat. Smart is having the ability to do the work here. And if you don't have it up here, then it's all about your hard work. I definitely believe in you guys. I know you can do this. I'm going to fight for you, and we will succeed together. And that's just kind of my message I want to encourage you guys with as you kind of enter into a new year, a new environment, is listen, I will be flexible. I am human. And I certainly want this to be a great experience for you. So know that Mr. Matthews is on your side. I want to fight this College Board test with you. And I'm not trying to fight against you. So the assignments I give you, the things I give you are not trying to burden you with busy work. I'm not a fan of that. But my job is to try to give you assignments to prepare you for the AP exam, okay? Your first assignment, by the way, assignment number 1, is I want you to make a PowerPoint. I'll put more details on my classroom page about this, but essentially you're gonna make an 8-slide PowerPoint presentation where you give me some kind of things that like describe you. I wanna know in slide number 1, your name, your class period, and 3 words that describe you. please give me a picture that describes you, right? So if you know, are in the band, or you play tennis, or you like to bike ride, or whatever, give me a picture of a bike. Okay. What's your favorite food? I love food, so tell me that. What are your interests, hobbies, or things you like to do outside of school? Tell me something that makes you unique. Where do you want to go to college, or what do you want to do after high school? Like what's your plans post high school if it's not college, which is perfectly fine. What would your ideal job be? So if you could have any dream job, tell me that on slide 6. I'm really excited to see those. Slide number 7. What do you think is the biggest problem facing America in 2020? And you can give me, I want you to give me an image and an explanation with that. And then slide 8 is, again, kind of this brainstorming thing. How would you solve that? If you were in charge, you were Madam President, or you were Mr. President, and you can make whatever decision you want, how would you solve that? And give me an image and an explanation. Okay. I'll just end off with this. The picture of the butterfly is one thing that I kind of use from time to time to encourage you all. When you think of the butterfly, it is breaking out of, you know, the chrysalis, right? The cocoon that it goes from a caterpillar to a butterfly in. It's a struggle, but that struggle makes it stronger. They say that, like, when the butterfly is trying to wiggle out of that chrysalis, the blood is actually being extended to the wings, and it allows it to be able to fly. If you were to take just a chrysalis and cut it open to try to help the butterfly, it would fall right out, but it would never be able to fly. So as you go throughout this year, and Mr. Matthews and you, and we're struggling together, it will make us stronger in the end, but it's always going to be tough in that process. So be encouraged that I'm struggling with you, but we're going to have a good year together. I look forward to seeing you guys in class. Take care, AP Government, and I will talk to you very soon. Goodbye.